but it's surreal.
Surreal. It's a surreal cereal.
Yeah.
Surreal. It's so real.
Here we go. Corn fakes.
Horn fakes?
Yeah, that's sort of surreal. What does that mean? Who knows? You know?
What does surreal mean, or what does horn flakes mean?
Corn fake. No, if I made I'm doing a pun. I'm trying to find cereal brand names that sound surreal. So I'm gonna adjust them very slightly to make them sound surreal. I wouldn't know how to define surreal, so I'm glad you're kind of putting it into words here.
No, I'm not. Having the qualities of surrealism. Oh, that's
Bizarre.
Thanks. A bizarre cereal.
But
Well, most cereal names are bizarre.
Cornflakes isn't.
That's pretty bizarre.
Cheerios?
Who's Cheery?
The bee?
And are they making O's?
Yeah, they made it for us.
Do you make O's when you're cheery?
Oh.
Oh. No, that's when you're surprised.
Oh, so it should be surprise-ios?
Rice Krispies? That's pretty surreal.
That's apropos, in my opinion.
What's apropos?
Like, it's spot on.
Yeah, because they do crisp.
Rice Krispies. Well, they're chewy, aren't they?
They're not chewy.
Rice Krispies?
That's Star Wars. Oh. Yeah. Was that a chewy impression?
No, I was trying to hork up phlegm.
Good cover.
Thank you.
We'll go with that. Hello, weirdos.
Hi.
Speaking of
Hi.
chewy. Hi. What was that? Was that your Pee-wee impression?
No, that's my FNAF impression.
Bless you.
The girl...
FNAF.
FNAF. You know,
Sounds like a sneeze.
the kid in the locker in FNAF.
There's a kid in the locker?
And it was in the movie. He opened the locker, and there's a little kid.
Oh, the balloon. Yeah, the balloon boy.
And in the game, he goes like, "Hi."
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, it is.
But yes, hello, weirdos, and welcome to yet another, episode of Tangents of Horror. I'm your host.
And I'm Steven. I predicted what you were going to say.
It.
Yeah.
We almost had it.
3, 2, 1.
I'm Brandon.
And I'm Steven.
They already know.
Shit. Should I not have told?
You shouldn't have. You gave it away.
And you know who I am.
The secret is out.
Guys,
we're mixing it up.
We're mixing it up, guys.
Psych.
Get your blenders out. Get your stir sticks out. Get your whisks.
Get your magic bullets.
Get your... Oh, I thought that was something else.
That's a wand.
That's
the magic
right.
wand. Crazy.
And
yes, you're Steven.
Oh,
we've
shit.
been past.
Okay.
We've done this.
All right, okay. Just got to make sure they're weirdos. I don't know.
It's a new kind of episode. We're not really reviewing anything.
Yeah.
And it's not a Big Bang Bazooka either.
We are not talking about the past, but the future now.
Whoa.
We've surpassed.
We're gonna look into the future
with our mindscapes,
with our mind powers,
and
mind bullets.
You ever hear about a mind palace? Never mind.
A mind palace? That's big brain.
Or like that's big brain.
I have a big little brain.
Okay. Little Big Planet.
That's
big
a callback
brain.
to what we
Yeah. We're talking about the future.
We talked about that once.
We're talking about the sequels. We're talking about the trequels.
Made yet. They're not made yet.
They're not
upcoming
made yet.
sequels. Predictions
for productions.
Predictions of the sequels of the future.
Try to find another PR thing you could put in there.
Properly
predicting productions
of the sequel.
Welcome back to our PPP. Our PPPP.
3 movies, 3 sequels. We're only doing this because Steven has actually seen the movies that the sequels are coming out for.
He says that like it's surprising.
Well, it is.
I'm like a big movie guy, dude. And what are the movies?
Sorry, I was leaving room for the crickets to have their
right. Yeah,
their
their manipulative hands when you put it into Audacity.
I don't use Audacity.
I don't know what you use.
The audacity of you.
Hey,
is that right?
Yeah, that's right. You did it. Yeah, use the 4-syllable word all on your own.
3
Audacity.
More than 3 words. 3 movies.
Yeah, 3 movies, 2 boys, 1 weirdo listening to us. I want to make it personal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And don't forget to follow on Spotify.
Thank you, 1 weirdo, for following.
Follow that Spotify or wherever you listen. It Follows, by the way, is the first movie.
And so do they.
And look at that.
Wow.
I did that on purpose.
They follow.
Because I'm smart. Talk to me.
I did a they follow thing. That's the thing that they're making.
And I'm saying talk to me.
And I'm Steven.
The second movie will be Talk to Me.
I'm terrified.
And yes, the third will be Terrifier.
3.
He's so scared, guys. He's trembling. Don't tremble. Like
We've watched Tremors.
Yes, we have.
That's good too.
There's no sequel. I don't know if there's a sequel coming out to that right now.
Yeah.
They do sometimes.
Okay.
It's a thing.
Tremors happen more than once.
Oh, yeah. There's like 7 or 8 Tremor movies.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right. So It Follows, the one from like 2015 or so. That's a long time ago. It's like 9 years almost.
Stop. It's 8 years.
I said almost 9 years because we're almost
It's
the
almost
end of the
15
year.
years, dude. It's all about the scope of things.
Oh, my goodness.
What do you want to talk about? It Follows now?
Well, it has a cult following. That's why it got a sequel.
The cult follows
Might
It Follows.
Might have taken a while, but it's coming.
Right.
Did you like the name?
It
They
Follows. They Follows.
They follow?
They follow.
They follow.
So they got rid of the S in follow.
And they got rid of the it.
And they got rid of the it. Interesting. They follow.
Better than It Follows too, because then you'd really have to go like It Follows as well.
Yeah. Well, you do TOO.
But then it would just, yeah.
So you should just do It Follows as well. Or it keeps following.
But then it would still be like They Follow, because if It Follows as well, it sounds like you're making a reference of another
yeah
STD.
And this one too. Oh,
and
maybe...
and if you haven't seen the first one, you might want to watch it. But the plot is basically there's this girl, Annie or something, and she goes out and she has a little sexy sex time with this guy, and turns out he has a ghost penis.
Penis with an STD.
Yeah,
as terrible as time.
Doesn't actually have a ghost penis, but he has a spirited STD or something.
Yeah, a ghost that is tied to your most recent sexual encounter.
Yes. So she basically it follows her,
and if it catches up to you, you're dead. And then it keeps going back down the lineage of encounters with the sexual kind.
Pretty crazy shit. And she meets someone who kind of beat it. I forget how. Or am I thinking of?
You're thinking of another
Smile?
movie. Yeah, that's Smile.
I'm thinking of Smile. Yeah. Very similar.
Yeah, she just tried passing on the buck a couple times just to buy time.
Yeah,
to boat guys when she.
But yeah, she never does. She ends up just passing it on to her friend who has a crush on her, and then they just be boyfriend and girlfriend or something. And they walk down the street
they
together.
They decide to have frequent sex.
And I can't remember. Does it show a person behind them?
Walking, down the sidewalk, and they're just hand in hand.
Yeah.
But you brought up something interesting. You said it's a ghost STD, and I'm wondering if in the new one it's not just from sex; it's from other things, and then it turns into,
What would it be other than sex then?
Not wearing a mask when you're 6 feet close to people. they go down the list of things that the director thinks that people should do: be in monogamous relationships, don't sleep around.
And wear masks.
Wear masks. And so, maybe it's like there'll be a COVID ghost that you can catch from other people.
Okay. Well, it does say that the main star is returning from It Follows.
Micah?
Yeah.
Oh, Micah.
Monroe.
Micah making me crazy, dude.
So, if it's They Follow, could it just be them two? Like, if they... How could...
What would they be following? Other people?
No, I was going to say they would both have it, but it's passed.
So
back
maybe...
and forth.
I wonder if
does
that's
she
how it
maybe
works.
get pregnant?
Oh, baby ghost.
And then the baby also has a demon following it?
Yeah. That would be hard. Because we would have to wait 18 years for the baby to pass it on
Well,
again.
it's been 8 years since the first movie.
Oh, is that right?
We just said this.
You said
the first
this out
movie
loud?
came out in like 2015, 2016.
Oh, well, it's 8 years in our time.
That's what I mean. So if they want to do it like
Present
in real
day.
time,
Listen, I don't want to assume.
The kid would already be 8 years
Terrifier
old.
came out, and it was a direct
Yeah, it can
aftermath.
go both ways.
Listen, everyone can go both ways.
That's
Maybe
true.
that's the twist.
Maybe it's an orgy thing.
Is they become like serial killers
Oh.
by having bisexual encounters with everyone.
But if it's just it would...
But they would just die if they don't figure it out.
Well, also, it's just one... In the first movie, it's just one thing past...
Maybe the ghost has a baby. Maybe the ghost, after watching so much sex,
Just has a
learns
baby.
how to have sex and has a baby. And then the baby, then it's they follow, because then it's the baby and the mother.
Wow. So once you really think about it, it doesn't make sense. Unless it goes into the origin of how the thing started and another one starts.
Right. Maybe this was the last one. Maybe it's
Unless
all over
they're-
the world.
Yeah,
That would actually explain what a lot of people had criticisms about, was like, why doesn't she just get on a plane? Well, we understand like socioeconomic things, but if it's your life, hop on a plane, buy yourself some time, pick up
so the thing can't follow you?
Well, just that it would take years for it to walk through the water.
But doesn't it just take on the form of someone close to you
It
or
has
someone
to
nearby?
walk to you, though.
That you see.
It's always
do we-
walking. It's a shapeshifter.
I think this is one thing we talked about on the show.
Okay.
Because if you're not looking at it, maybe it can go into ghost form and just fly onto the plane and take over a body.
No, possession? It's always there. That's what I
You
understand.
think it always has
Well,
a physical form?
Okay, well, yes. Because let me explain to you this. She was in class. Why didn't it take control of her classmate behind her?
Well, maybe there's certain rules for the ghosts
Oh.
as well. I don't know.
Rules now. They're going to find a rule book that they find underneath the dirt when they go to the X marked on the map. And
Well,
they
you're
find
saying rules too. It has to have a physical form.
It has. It's a. It has. That has not been disproven. It's always had a physical form, except
When
for
you
people
look at
who
it.
can't see it.
No.
You
'Cause-
might
no,
not
no,
have
no,
a
no,
physical
no,
form when
no,
I
no.
look away. I can't
No,
prove
no,
that.
because it follows is not. Is it not the one where she's on the beach and just starts pulling her hair and no one else sees it?
Yes. No. If you don't have the disease, you can't see it. So she has to keep asking, like, "Do you guys see that person?" And if they don't see it, then she knows it's the thing that follows. But it does have a physical form, because even when people who can't see it try to hit her, a chair breaks over its head. They shoot a gun at it. It bleeds. It's
All right.
always there. It's invisible, though.
So if she's in it, do you think the boyfriend's still going to be in it?
Oh, yeah. They have to.
Well, maybe he broke the pact and like fucked off, and that's how
cheated
there's
on her.
another ghost or whatever you want to call it. I don't know.
Evil.
It's a weird one. I can't really think
Yeah.
of how they would make more than one.
But I think that's due to the first movie kind of being open-ended about these rules. And they didn't get too much in specifics of lore, where it's kind of just left wide open, and they can really take it on any route they want to.
Yeah, see, it does say the writer or whatever would say would want the protagonist to go down the chain to find the origin of it.
Yeah.
So
that'd be-
maybe as while doing that, another one is created or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, through finding out the secrets, then maybe more get released.
Hmm.
Okay. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, it'd just be interesting to explain the origin of an STD ghost thing. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I find issue with calling it akin to an STD, because on surface it's like that, where it gets passed on, but an STD spreads. It's not one thing. I would call it more of a tethering than something that...
It's just the easiest way to
It's a
explain
funny
it.
way to say it, but I think it's inaccurate and dishonest to our audience.
Not really, because it's passed on through sex.
But passed on implies that you are letting go of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's spread, I would say, like peanut butter.
Well,
It's
it's
a
still
peanut
kind of
butter.
attached to you, because if it kills the person it's
Right.
going after, it comes after
Very
you.
true. Imagine a parasite like that.
So it's like an in-between. It's just the easiest way to explain
STDs
it.
would be a lot better if that was the case.
Well, yeah, because most of them are manageable at this point.
No, that's right. It is kind of like that already.
This one doesn't seem very manageable
But if you
unless
give
you just
if
like
you give
to
an
run.
STD and the person you gave it to dies, then your chances double. And it works like that. In real life, Brandon, I'm a doctor.
I always forget about that. I'm sorry. It's
Yeah.
the sweatpants. They throw me off.
No, yeah, doctors wear sweats.
Just give me some sweats.
I just need to borrow some sweats.
Sometimes when you're... What did you say?
I'm trying to remember.
Sometimes when you're a man, you like to wear stretchy
Oh, yeah.
pants in your room just for fun.
Just for fun.
Oh, shit.
What do you think's happening in Nacho Libre 2?
Oh, dude, why wouldn't they make another one?
It's because it's perfect. I think because it's just perfect.
They can't now.
Yeah, well,
Although Jack Black, the way he looks now,
yeah. Oh,
if
yeah.
like not Nacho
Yeah.
Libre and he looked like that badass.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's the sequel to It Follows. They Follow coming out.
They follow.
And I mean it. Yeah. I think that's all we can say, really.
And then we got. What do you want to do, Terrifier or?
I think we should do Talk to Me next.
Talk to Me.
Of course, it's going to be appropriately called Talk to Me with the number.
See, they did what It Follows shouldn't have done.
I didn't see that coming.
Should have been Talk to Us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
And then there's Multiple Hands.
This one came out this year.
2023?
Yes, sir. Wait, we saw this last year?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe.
Did we not see this for the podcast?
We did. There's an easy way to find out if we saw it this year, but I want to say we saw it in like February. Why does that sound right to me?
Time we premiered Film Festival, October. Okay, so then it had to be released after that. So it was in the new year,
July,
probably.
Summertime.
Release. Premiere film European time it was actually released
Kuwait.
July 2023, and the following day. Yeah, so it was this year.
Wow, Kuwait banned it.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy.
What are you gonna do?
Missing out. It was a good movie.
Yeah. Thanks, Australia. Two influencer boys made this one.
That's
two
right.
TikTokers.
Yeah,
Or the Vine
TikTokers or
stars.
YouTubers made some low-budget short films or some shit. And yeah, it's about this like mannequin hand that has writing all over it.
Cursed palm.
It's a cursed monkey's hand.
Yeah.
Except you give it a little handshake and you're like, talk to me.
Okay.
And then it tickles your fingers.
And then you play little like footsies, but with
Little
your hand.
pickle finger.
Tickle pickle finger, and you get to see a cool character from the afterlife.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, talk to me, and then they go all bug-eyed, like they're on really good drugs.
Yeah.
And they see you see a dead person. And you can't do it for longer than a certain amount of time. I forget how long. 30 seconds?
60 seconds.
60 seconds?
Yeah. And you got to blow out the candle, sever the connection before 60.
Before they take over.
Yeah.
It's a hostile takeover.
And
It's a ghostal takeover.
A ghost going ghostal.
Going ghostal. I
There we
like it because it's like coastal, but with a ghost.
Postal.
Could go both ways.
It could be. Just like in It Follows.
Isn't there a show called Going Coastal?
I'm sure, but it's a pun already. You're doing the Inception pun.
Oh, shit.
So unfortunately, our main character holds the hand for too long and catches feelings. And
Well, she wants to get in touch with her mama.
Yeah,
Her dead mama.
Yeah,
And then, what?
they don't sever the connection.
And then doesn't something start haunting her?
Yeah, she even without holding the hand, she starts catching visions.
Yeah, really cool scenes and shit, but she ends up dying.
Yes.
Spoiler alert.
Yes.
But,
I know, right?
I can't remember how. I think she sacrifices her. Me finds out somewhere. She fully. Mia's in the hospital, fully recovered, talking to Jay and Sue. While Max leaves her elevator going up. Nobody responds. She notices that she has no reflection. Okay, so she's already dead.
Okay.
Riley.
Right.
Mia
Wheelchair push. Remember?
Mia, the spirits will have him forever. Mia realizes that it's actually been the malevolent spirit for initial possession. Oh. I gotta watch this again. So she dies. So she falls into the oncoming traffic. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because she's pushing a guy down in a wheelchair onto the highway, and another girl is saying, "No, don't do it."
But who's Rhea? Because it says she's been possessed. I can't remember one of her friends being possessed. We only saw it the once in the theater.
Yeah.
I definitely
No, I
gotta
don't
watch it
believe-
again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely getting a sequel. Box office, 91 million
Ooh-wee.
from a 4 million budget.
That's how you make a nice 4 million movie.
But yeah, so when the movie ends, we basically get the main character just in complete darkness,
Purgatory.
and doesn't she see like a light or something?
Yeah, and
Oh, it's a candle,
Yeah, that's right.
and she goes towards it, and it ends up being the game
Yeah.
from the dead person's side. So she is now the ghost.
Yeah.
And I believe she is she.
And the
confirms
sequel?
plans to develop a sequel, saying they're already written sequences. It was announced. Talk to Me. Danny and Michael Phillip will return as co-directors. Okay, so there's no talk about the actual actress. Because it could just go on to a different group of people and just move on from
But what
her.
do they do differently at that point? Because we've already done the worst thing you can do is sever the connection before 60 seconds. Do we get someone who gets power hungry and always holds it? And tries to work with the afterlife, perhaps?
Oh, wow, they could really go big.
Yeah, right?
Like a power-hungry businessman could have it and know some way to enslave the spirits or some shit.
Or work with, even.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
but he would have to be in power somehow.
Yeah. Well, he owns a company. It's Elon Musk. Elon Musk
he
holds
gets the hand,
and he gets corrupted with the power, and he wants to have all of the wealth in the world.
Well, I mean, he owns Twitter. He would know about something like that.
And he starts a Twitter trend with the...
Well, it is a TikTok trend already.
See? Oh, my God, guys.
In the movie.
It's AI.
It was a good movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
Ooh, someone drops the hand on a keyboard on a computer that's turned on, and the hand learns everything about the internet, and then the ghost starts gaining sentience.
Oh, so it would be like AI ghosts.
AI ghosts. Which, honestly, it's probably going to be a movie within the next 3 years.
Well, apparently there was also a prequel to the movie already. They'd already completed principal photography on a prequel film. The story exploring Duckett's backstory, which leads into the character's introduction in the original story, because it opens with the past person who goes crazy from it.
Yeah.
Killing someone. Doesn't he kill his brother and then kill himself?
Yes, I think so.
Crazy opening. But it would be from the perspective of screen life storytelling through mobile phones and social media. So because everyone was there on their phones. They intend to release this project in the future. Sequence from the project were released by now, uploaded online. Yeah, so there is a prequel. I don't really care for that, to be honest.
You're not obsessed with the lore?
Well, you wouldn't really find anything out.
Yeah, no, right.
So it was just another group of kids.
Another story.
So yeah, if the next one is about, I think it was Mia that died at the end of this one.
Yeah, then it's like maybe helping her get out, but she's dead. So it doesn't
I don't know
sense.
Where that would go.
Helping her get to heaven?
Well, yeah, if she's stuck in purgatory, like what did she do to be...
How do we free all the spirits that are kind of trapped in this realm, making the hand lose power indefinitely?
Or she somehow goes after the one spirit from this movie that like fucks up that little kid.
Right, yeah.
Like throws him around the room and like smashes his face or some shit. That was an intense scene.
Yeah, maybe there could be a power struggle, or like someone keeps using the hand in secret to try to communicate with her, and then them together make some sort of plan.
Did she have any other family in the movie? I can't remember.
Brother?
I don't think so.
Brother.
No, that was her friend's little brother. Because remember, she was basically like... No, she had a dad.
Yeah.
Her dad.
Yeah, and she didn't like her family, I'm pretty sure. I think she hung out at her
wasn't that a
friend's
dream
house.
sequence or something?
No, his dad was sad from mom dying and took it out on her or something.
Yeah, we got to see it again.
It was, yeah.
Anyway.
Good flick, guys.
Yeah, I can't see how it would, how she would be involved. Because it wouldn't be to save her. So it would be like to, release her soul.
Yeah. Or...
I think she might make a cameo to maybe help the kids that use it.
Help whoever's using it. I hope it's not kids again. I just don't.
Did it show who it was at the end? Well, we don't know if it's going to go right from the
exactly.
end of the movie.
Like antics could happen there, and then they could do anything.
Well, because if the first movie too was about like TikTok, and they go more in that kind of direction too, what's a step up from TikTok?
In terms of
like touching on that in a story. Like if you wanted to up the ante of TikTok, like news programs, like broadcasting to the world that this is a thing, maybe?
I don't see that.
It's got to go bigger somehow. Because they even said they wanted to make the prequel from the point of view of
right.
like social media. What's the next big thing?
So we have social media, we have
worldwide.
Yeah, influence.
Are there other hands?
Talk
to me.
Feet?
Two. What if there's another hand? There must be. If it's a human hand.
A penis?
Why? Why a penis?
And then
Why you got to go there?
Because I thought it'd be funny, Brandon.
I'm pretty sure these are PG movies.
Are they?
I don't remember.
No, this is
there was
horrifying.
blood. Yeah.
I'd rather see a penis than when I saw him talk to me.
What? It wasn't even that. You've seen Terrifier.
Was there a penis in that? There was, just the tip.
That was the second one.
Yeah. Oh, the first one? Oh, yeah, that was scary. No, the worst one we've seen is where they killed a literal snake on the movie.
Well, yeah, because that was real, and that was just mean.
Yeah.
It was just rude and uncalled for. I don't know why anyone would do that.
Now, how are we going to differentiate between the two movies? Oh, I saw Talk to Me. Which one?
Oh, no.
Talk to Me? I have to start saying that? Oh, I saw Talk to Me? I'm going to sound like a weirdo, Brandon.
Yeah, how? Oh, no.
What did you watch this weekend? Talk to Me? What? I thought that came out last year. No, this one's different.
Well, you just say the sequel.
Oh, and they're like, what's it called? Talk to Me?
Talk to me. You like a weird Christopher Walken? Talk to me.
Talk to me.
No, you sound like crap. What do you sound like? Some sort of old internet thing.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. Oh crap! I can't think of it, but it's like right on the tip of my tongue. See, now I've got like want to get a hurt real bad from Russell Peters stuck in my head. But that's not talk to me. What?
Talk to me.
I can't think of it. If anyone listening knows what I'm trying to think of,
are you just
please
thinking of like someone doing an over-exaggerated Asian accent? Because that existed a lot in old YouTube.
Well, this is even older than YouTube.
Oh.
It was just like a sound clip that people would do, like, like old soundboards on like E-Bombs World or something. Yeah. It was just one of those.
Oh, wow.
I can't remember what they're...
Shrek?
Something about ordering food. I can't remember. This is stupid.
Burger King?
But yeah, I don't know. It makes sense, the title at first, but then, when you talk about it, like, yep, this is Talk to Me.
Yeah.
And then this is Talk to Me.
Yeah.
And then Talk to Me 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk 2, 3 Me.
Well, I mean, they do stupid shit like that with horror movies all the time. There's 2 Scream movies.
Oh, yeah?
There's Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, Scream 6.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
And a lot of people wanted it to be called 5 Cream, because, like, the 5 would take over the S, but they didn't have the balls to do it. But people still just call it 5 Cream.
Okay, good.
And that's why everyone now is like, oh, what are they going to do with Part 7? Because Scream 6 stopped doing numbers and did the Roman numerals.
Oh, okay.
So I think they're just going to do the Roman numerals of 7, so it keeps it as that trilogy.
IV?
VII.
Oh, VII.
IV is 4.
That's what I get in my bloodstream.
The blood stuff. Yeah.
I get plasma.
Anything else about Talk to Me? I don't think anyone else in the movie could really move on to the second.
No.
Maybe the little kid that gets like the shit smacked out of him. Maybe he could become like obsessed with the hand.
Ooh. Starts shit
like wants to get revenge.
Yeah.
And he's like, talk to me. And he's like trying to hunt down that ghost. And he's like, I got Ghostbusters on hold.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
And do you think they'll have a scene of the hand going like flipping the bird or something? Or going like, no, no, no.
Well, the hand never moved.
Well, this is the sequel, baby.
Well, are they going to up ante up?
That's how they do it, articulating fingers.
Well, then people can have a lot of fun with the hand. Oh. That's just crazy.
You could count to 5.
I kind of want to know where the hand came from.
Someone's arm.
They don't mention that whatsoever in the movie, I don't believe.
Oh, interesting. Finding the body.
Well, the body, if it's a human hand, because wouldn't it be rotting and shit if it was human?
I don't think it's human.
I think it's just a statue.
I think it's something ethereal.
What if it's like from an Egyptian statue or some shit, and it's cursed?
Monkey paw. I don't know where the monkey paw's from, and I should.
Isn't it just an old story from somewhere? Like
Maybe.
Just one of those classic around the campfire stories? I could be wrong.
I know it's in that point-and-click adventure, Monkey Island.
I know it's in The Simpsons.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, it's somewhere between the United States and
The Simpsons.
And The Simpsons.
Unless that's what you were referring to.
I was.
Oh.
I believe they're in like Washington or something. They're West Coast.
No, they're Illinois, I think. Springfield.
No, that's just an actual Springfield, Illinois.
No, I'm pretty sure they came out and said...
No, I saw a YouTube video essay where they take apart every single thing they've said in The Simpsons about their location and mapped it out where they would be.
No, I think the writers said it was Illinois. Because for the longest time, they wouldn't say.
There was a whole conspiracy. Trust me, I'll show you the video after.
All right.
It's a good video, guys. Check it out. Don't forget to leave a like.
Illinois.
Yeah, that's Talk to Me.
That's Talk to Me?
Talk to Me.
Talk to Me. Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to think of anything else there was to say. The poster looks cool for the first one, but that's not how the hand is, right? It's more in a handshake.
Yeah, it's more of a handshake. This one's like reaching out like the Grudge.
I wonder if they've made toys of that yet.
That's
or
weird.
just like little statues of it.
Just little hands?
You think it's weird, but then you look behind me and I've got like Michael Myers masks and shit. Why would that be weird?
For you, they should make one that holds your joint and you could leave it there or something.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Like
Talk to Me
like a roach clip.
Yeah, but it's a roach clip.
Yo, that'd be fucking cool.
There we go, guys. Get on it. They're TikTokers. They do that.
That sounds phenomenal. I want to Talk to Me a joint roach clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one like pinching a cigarette.
Pinch it like a bum.
Okay. You pinch bums often?
I got no bums to pinch.
Shit.
Just my own once in a while to make sure I'm still
alive.
not an STD ghost.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how you know. You pinch your bum once. You know if you're not an STD ghost.
Just once. That's all you need.
Are you feeling clownish?
Am I feeling clownish?
Are you feeling like a mime? Because here we go into the other one. Do you like my high energy?
It's very good energy. Okay, let's be mimes.
Thank God you guys can't hear that fan, but it's so loud.
Oh, man, because they don't talk.
To me, it's Terrifier, baby. Terrifier 3.
Terrifier 3,
The
indeed.
Squeakquel.
The Christmas sequel.
This Christmas sequel
you
story.
I showed you the teaser.
The trailer,
right?
yeah.
Okay, good. Because that would have been funny if we went into this.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, what?
It's Christmas. They're putting blood on the snow, guys. No horror movie has ever done this. And they are going to be the first. Finally. Everyone's been asking. Friday 13th in the snow. Halloween in the snow.
Yeah, I mean, it can snow on Halloween.
Scream in the snow.
Dude, that'd be great. Imagine Ghostface in a white gown.
Everyone's been asking for it, guys.
That'd be hot.
In a gown? In a white gown?
Well, because he wears the black. What do you want to call it?
Yeah, sure, gown. But you want him in a white.
In the snow?
You want a scream face bride.
In the snow?
In the snow.
In like just all white?
Do you think that'd be beautiful?
It'd be scary.
Oh.
And then he like turns it inside out and it's just normal again. Wow. But yes, Terrifier 3. If you don't remember what happened in Terrifier 2,
we're going to tell you.
That's a lot of shit.
Yeah. So keep up.
Now, basically, Art's resurrected from the first film where he was dead. He starts putting himself back together by eating
Humpty Dumpty style
parts. Yeah, like eyeballs and shit. And we get introduced to Sienna and her brother. Sienna's a badass with a sword and good skills in cosplay.
Yeah. She's actually an angel warrior.
Princess angel bitch.
Ends up being the prophecy that her father foretold, and her father might have some connection to art.
He could draw Art the Clown.
And he made bloody faces that predicted all of Art's murders.
But he's been dead for we don't know how long because he possibly killed himself because he had a brain
aneurysm?
Tumor?
Yes.
And he went crazy. Yeah, there's like little bits and pieces throughout the movie that say...
Which is actually very interesting since Malignant just came out about around the same exact time. And Malignant had a brain tumor that turned into a monster.
Well, funny thing about the ending of this movie, were you there when that was on?
No,
that's
dude.
no fun.
No, I wasn't, but tell me.
The ending of this movie was going to end the same way. Instead of her giving birth to the head, Art was just going to come out the back of Victoria's head.
Like a brain tumor.
Yeah.
So
like Malignant. And they were like, no, they did that in that movie this year too, so we're not going to do it.
We went for the birth.
Went for the vajayjay.
Okay.
The vajayjay, hey.
Hi.
It's a mime. Because it's Art the Clown.
Why are you gesturing downwards?
Because that's where it would be.
Oh, okay. Gave
there
birth.
You go.
Got it.
Yeah.
I thought you were somehow... Okay, I'm there.
He's there, everyone.
I'm there.
Don't worry.
I remember. And then Pale Girl takes the head.
Well, no, she already took it. That's when it gets chopped off. Sienna chops it off. Pale Girl takes it.
From like the umbilical cord?
No, does she end up in the hospital? No. Sienna cuts it off. Pale girl picks it up, walks away, and then it goes to the hospital, and she gives birth
That's
to it.
it.
Yeah, little weird,
How does that?
right? I don't know. Horror movies. What are you gonna do?
What do you think? Because even in the original thing, where he comes out of her head,
What original? Oh yeah.
the original cut.
Um,
Either way,
maybe the pale girl takes the head down in that hell staircase
Yeah.
and just back to hell, and he's just born again.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure it's not even gonna tell us.
So it is confirmed then that Art and the Pale Girl are non-human.
At this point, I think Art may have started out human, like in the first movie when we see him putting his makeup on.
Yeah.
I think he could have been human.
Right. But he eats to regenerate. So that's got to be non-human.
After he died.
Or is it...
After he died. He dies at the end of the first movie. He's resurrected somehow because of that weird shit that goes on in the morgue.
Oh, I disagree with how that happened.
I don't.
Or I disagree with
I think that's
your
the pale girl
assumption.
bringing him back.
Okay.
Because that same static happens with her later on in the movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Anyway, at that point, I think he starts eating because then he has to start regenerating because he's basically a zombie. I think it's kind of making fun of Jason because that kind of happens later on.
Okay.
He finally dies, but then someone like brings him back and he's like all
So the way I interpret it
sluggish and shit.
is that Art and the Pale Girl are of the same sort of, I want to say race, in terms of
Yeah,
like
like-
fantasy race. Like
yeah,
some
like
sort
the
of
evil
the
side
same
of
sort
whatever's going
entity.
on. Yeah.
And I think both Art, but has Art ever interfered with electrical stuff before the hospital? No? Damn it, $35,000 budget.
No, that's what I mean. Through the whole first movie, he's just very... I don't think he does anything very supernatural. I think he gets stabbed a couple times, but just not... He could still keep going.
Yeah. Because did they have the Pale Girl planned out then in the first movie? I would disagree.
no.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Damien Leone knew the first movie was going to be as big as it
Right.
was.
Yeah, exactly.
But when he announced the sequel to the second movie, he stated that he has a lot of further installments now
Right.
thought out, and it's going to go into Art's background.
Okay.
So we will
Well,
find out what's going on.
The ball's in his court.
So I believe in the third movie, we will get more background on the
Yes.
father. He has to be connected to Art
Yeah,
somewhat.
that's going to be resolved. Yeah, we're going to learn everything.
I don't think he will be Art, though.
Right.
I don't
that's
see that making sense.
That's the easiest, unless, because you mentioned he was human before, unless he like signed a contract with a demon, devil, dark one,
For what, though?
power, patronage,
To be a good artist,
to be
maybe?
a good artist. Yeah, something
And in
like
order
that.
to be a good artist, he needed
Yeah.
a brain tumor,
He sacrificed him, or to live from the brain tumor.
but he didn't. He ended up killing himself because he went crazy.
Oh, well,
but maybe it's
that's
one of
what
those. Maybe
we
it's one of
heard.
those. Maybe it's one of those crazy wishes where it's like, yeah, I wish I was a good artist, but
Yeah.
the only way, like maybe he was shit,
Yeah.
and the only way he could ever become an artist was if there was a tumor in his head.
Yeah. Oh,
It's just one of those.
I think it's probably tell your family you fucking died, and then you can have what you want, or like
so. He's
come
still
up-
alive somewhere.
yeah, as art.
Oh, it's Art.
Yeah.
But why would he be killing people?
Well,
That's just mean.
for his
make
deity,
his art.
for his deity.
Oh.
When you become a patron, you have to give something back, and that's souls. No, that wouldn't make sense. To it's his dad.
I don't think it's going to be the dad.
'Cause you need
Why
to-
would he create his daughter to defeat him?
It's just a prophecy.
A prophecy?
Yeah,
Because he gives her
prophecy.
the sword. And where did he
Yeah.
get the sword from?
Hell.
Did he draw it into existence?
Hell.
Hell?
His
Maybe
pic-
he had a
It doesn't make sense that it's going to be the dad. We should stop going down this path.
Well, I think it's very loose. Well, I think it's either going to be the dad or he is behind the creation somehow.
Oh.
Somehow he drew Art either three things. It's
Okay.
either Art is the dad, Art drew him into existence, or his dad was clairvoyant and just could see the future.
4 things.
Well, that's 3.
I'm going to tell you the
Oh, sorry.
4th. He's working to fight against Art and got caught up either
Well,
brain in.
if he sees the future, that's what I think he's doing. That's
Yeah.
why he's preparing his daughter and
which is why the sword exists.
Yeah.
Something that could defeat
So it's kind of
evil.
still 3. It goes into my third
Okay, mister.
because that's why I think he was
Yeah,
drawing
get outta
everything
here.
too. so he could prepare his family. Because maybe Art has something against the family too.
Well, because the father's involved.
Or maybe there's a lineage thing where Art's connected to the family
It's
somehow.
his brother. It's the father's brother.
Maybe, yeah.
The failed artist.
And I think it might not touch upon it, but it seemed like the dream world was semi-connected to hell, because when she went into hell, it was the same dream. So I think there's sort of like a multiversal alternate universe type thing.
Little Freddy Krueger action.
Not universe, but like dimension. Yeah. Maybe hopefully it touches on that too. Because when the sword was in the dream and the fire hit it, it went from the sword into the real world. So I think they're going to touch on that again.
It's a dimensional sword.
Mm-hmm.
It crosses all.
And if they have more money, which I'm pretty sure they have quite a bit more for this one, they could have part of it be in a different dimension. I mean, you wouldn't need money for that anyway.
I was just about to say that. We need a shot of the other dimension if they're going to go there. Not do what fucking Paranormal Activity did in its last film, where it introduced a dimensional portal, and we never saw inside the portal.
That's usually what happens, because I think in Poltergeist they do that too. But it's just like lights.
That's terrible. If Alien could do it, so can I.
Oh, there's no portal in Alien.
Yeah, but it's like... You're right.
It's out of this world. It looks like a different dimension.
Yeah. Feels like it.
But yeah, I think Sienna... Well, another thing that... How old was Sienna in this one? Because their mom's dead now, so they're orphans.
Yeah.
So that'll be different to the story as well.
The kid was still alive too? The boy?
The boy, yeah. He just gets like cut up.
Oh, yeah. He gets
and then he calls for her and she wakes up from her dream.
Okay, so maybe they're going to be vigilante orphans.
Do you think he's going to get a cosplay suit?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yes. Like she's going to fashion him.
I would demand it if I was that actor.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, I want to be look badass.
Yeah. Should make my sister
like my
make me
hot
something.
sister.
I'm sorry?
Sienna's hot. Just saying.
She's an angel, Brandon.
A warrior angel.
Oh, you're right.
With a sword.
Yeah, that's kind of hot.
The sword's kind of small, though, isn't it? It's like a Peter Pan sword.
It's a short sword.
A short sword.
Is
it a little big sword?
No, just a short sword. You know how there's long swords? She has a short sword.
Who would want a short sword?
She does.
I know, but like
Warrior
in
angels?
I
enjoy it because you're able to use a small shield with it as well. It's
like
something
in the same hand.
No.
You can't use a shield and a big sword.
It swings faster.
But what if someone has a big sword? You can't block it.
You parry it. That's why you're carrying a bracer, a shield, right on your forearm.
Oh, that's what the shield's for.
Sword. Yeah.
And your little big sword.
It's just a short sword.
You think there will be other weapons introduced in the third? Like another magic? Like a magic
hoe,
toothbrush?
They
could scrub off.
Yeah, scrub off evil plaque.
Art's. Yeah, because his evil
his
smile.
graffiti?
Well, his graffiti and his makeup.
So they should be like a part of the clean team.
Do you think there's going to be another laundry scene?
No.
Or like another scene like that to one-up it? Like what's another day-to-day thing that Art could do that would be funny?
It would be like the little girl fitting thing. Because I feel like
she's dirty. She shat all over the laundromat, remember? And then Art had to clean it up.
It was poo-poo.
I just said shit. That could be anything in general.
You said shat. Yeah.
Okay, there. That needs to be more.
Even better, yeah. It's vague.
One up a laundromat. Like something...
I don't know, because he's a head now. And so he has to regenerate.
Well, we know from the trailer he's there. He's Santa. His whole body's
that could be
there.
third act, man.
No.
What?
That'd be a boring movie.
I know, but they set it up.
Although it'd be funny if he was running around with like a little body
like he
trying
has to be
grow.
like Chucky for a little bit. And then
that would take a lot of budget. Because then it would be like that Damian Wayne movie or whatever.
Yeah.
Where he's the convict, but he's a little person.
Yeah.
That was bad. We better see some sort of regenerative thing.
Yeah. I think Act 1's going to be getting him back to his rightful power.
Maybe they just Frankenstein him.
Ooh, start stealing body parts? Yeah, just say, there's your new body.
Well, he was eating the parts in the second movie.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he just has to eat shit. Like, not shit,
It'll be
but
the
like
pale
eat.
girl, feeding him.
It's a lot of food.
Eat up.
To regenerate a whole body?
She's going to Uber Eats it. There's going to be some modern day gags there.
That's like 20 meals.
Yeah.
A whole body's worth of meat.
calories.
Am I right there?
Guys, calculate how many calories is in just a human body without the head. Thank
With
you.
no head, no brain, no skull, no ears, no nose. The stuff, that's on the head.
That's in the head. Yeah.
Other than that, we get the Christmas scene. I don't know if the whole thing is going to take place during Christmas. Oh, wait, no, because if it's a direct continuation, or even just like a few weeks later, if it was on Halloween night.
Right.
Oh, wait, but it wasn't a direct continuation after the first. It was a year later.
Yeah. Well, we got like the ending clip, which is probably what we're going to get. Maybe the whole regenerative thing will be wrapped up in the first opening sequence.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to cut to blank years later.
I wonder if, because in the first movie we got a montage of him putting his makeup on. The second one was Sienna making her costume.
Yeah.
I wonder if the third montage will be him regenerating. Because then at the end of the montage, he's good to go.
Yeah, exactly. The pale girl just kind of feeding him. And then maybe we'll also get the sister making the brother a costume back and forth.
And we better get a little backstory. Well, we know the backstory of the pale girl. She was murdered at the carnival.
Yeah.
But I want to know the backstory of why she's there.
Yeah.
And almost seems higher up than Art. Like
Okay,
she
I
almost
didn't get that vibe. I saw them as equals.
Yeah.
That's just how I got it. There's no concrete either way.
It's true.
But it's just
I just got the
vibe
feeling
I got.
it was almost like, I don't know. Because he was surprised to see her.
Yeah,
at
he was
first.
surprised, but he was respectful to her. They played with each other.
He doesn't have glowing yellow eyes. She does. She's crazy.
Well, she's a master technician.
Master disguiser.
She's a hacker. That's her.
That's why the static goes all the time.
Yeah, she's a hacker.
Oh.
She's a zoomer.
What's a zoomer?
They're the Gen Zs. You know about these guys. TikTok.
Because they're so fast?
Yeah, they're really fast. They all have ADHD. Every single one of them.
They're like Superman on cocaine?
Yes.
On the cocaine?
But that cocaine is now called
cocaine?
Adderall.
Do you snort the Adderall?
You could.
Would it do anything?
I'm sure. Guys, leave us a comment.
Now, don't do it.
No, just, do...
If you have
do
already.
research or that. Talk to people. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Trying to think if anything else about the Christmas thing will come into play. A lot of people are pissed about that commercial, eh?
What do they
Because it
say?
shows the little girl coming down, and then it shows Art with the axe, and then the next scene is him covered in blood. And like, you better not show him killing a little kid. He does already.
What are they going to do if they do show that?
Oh, people are like boycotting it. It's like, if you're gonna go watch this movie, block me on Twitter. I don't want anything to do with you. This is disgusting. It's like, that's what horror does. Have you not seen The Exorcist? It's from what, the 60s or 70s, and they have a girl talking and like doing it with a cross, and like swearing and puking and like.
These are touch grass was a phrase that I always thought felt a little cringe saying out, but now I'm slowly starting to understand what it means, and to those people, they should do a sick roll around on grass.
Just let loose?
Yeah, no, just take a moment outside of the Twitter.
It's insane. And even if you don't want to see it, like, leave us alone.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus. We always hear about, like, hey,
it's a movie.
If it's people are doing something and it doesn't bother you personally in your day-to-day, not bother. See, maybe that's where people got it mixed up. So like, well, it does bother me. These two gay guys kissing does. I'm offended when I see it. We've given too much power to that. If your physical body is...
But even in the second movie, there's a kid dead in the dream.
Oh, yeah,
you don't see Art kill him, but he's reaching into the cereal, and then she looks over and he's all dead and bleeding.
Listen, we're going to...
Kids already be dead.
We've been killing kids for years. That's all we're going to say.
Hey, it's not a dog.
And it's not going to... Yeah.
It's not like it's a dog.
And we've watched too many movies where they do skin dogs.
Yeah, we don't need any more dogs. Let the kids have a turn.
Yeah. And then we're going to move on to old people, so you better watch out.
I'm sorry, but if I was me now, and someone showed me a horror movie and was like, oh, by the way, that's you. You don't remember because we didn't tell you it was a scary movie.
Right.
I'd be like, that's fucking awesome.
Well, you have a bit of a bias because I hear you run a horror podcast.
This is true.
Just, a little birdie told me.
I don't see how you could get mad at that, though, even if you didn't like horror movies.
Well, think about yourself as a very conservative Christian mother. And then someone told you that. Put yourself in her shoes. It would be the most shocking thing you've heard all your life.
This is true. Luckily, I am not
Yeah.
a mother.
Thank God for that.
But yeah, the Christmas thing, I don't even know if it'll go very far. It might not even be his blood. I think it might be Santa. It could be Santa's blood.
Could be Jubes,
Jubes.
Gummy Bears,
Smarties.
Gushers.
Gushers, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Strawberry jam.
Oh.
Do you think he's going to go to more houses, though, as Santa?
Well, he's looking for
that
something.
could be a whole scene of him going to house to house.
Well, I think he has a motive for what he's doing there.
That's a whole other
Was he
prediction.
leaving a present?
Yeah, he was setting up a whole shitload of presents.
Interesting.
Body parts?
Well, why would he do that?
Why would he do half the shit he does?
For the reaction. He's an art.
So why wouldn't you leave presents that have body parts in them?
What was he watch? He has to watch.
Well, he could just know.
No, that doesn't make sense. With art, never does things with just knowing. He always does things so other people can see his art.
Well, they will see when they open the presents.
But he needs to see. He's an artist. You know, you need to see the person's reaction to your art. He's not going to just leave like a
musicians
whoopee cushion
don't
somewhere.
always see the reaction.
And it's a damn shame.
It is.
And why do you think they're all breaking up?
It hurts.
Their bands.
Nobody
tells them.
Stop it, guys. Stop breaking up.
Green Day, stop.
No, they're the only ones not.
Oh, yeah?
Everyone else is. I don't
shit.
think they are.
Makes sense that they're the best.
Once.
Well, I was afraid. I was petrified.
Their last 8 albums were
Sorry.
that might be an over exaggeration.
8? Okay, no,
maybe
please.
4 or 5. We got the 3 of them that came out at the same time.
Oh, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 1, 2, 3.
Turn more into a blue day.
My blue day.
Yeah.
I'm so blue. Dabba dee dabba die.
Now, we asked you guys what you thought was going to happen in these sequels, trequels, and frequels, if you will. Has anyone done that, Brandon?
You have nothing else to say about
No,
the...
wait. Has anyone done frequels?
Anyone done threequels?
Frequels.
Frequels?
Like freak for horror movies? Please.
What?
Frequels.
I guess not. I don't know. You're going crazy.
You don't seem as, impressed.
No.
You can coin... I'm giving you a hashtag that will blow us into the stratosphere.
That's crazy. You're blowing my mind. Wow.
For some reason, don't believe you.
I wouldn't either.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, we did ask Twitter what the fuck they thought was going to happen.
So,
Are you ready?
Yeah, I've been ready, dude.
All right, well, Scream Queen. You know good old Scream Queen.
Who's this?
Who's this? Come on now.
Scream Queen?
It says Terrifier 3, not much story to predict, just a lot of gore. Sienna better come out alive or I will riot.
You stumbled over so many words.
Not much story to predict.
Okay.
Just a lot of gore.
Yeah.
Sienna better come out alive or I will riot.
I didn't mean read it like a robot. Can't say anything about Five Nights at Freddy. Haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that one, but they haven't exactly said they're going to do a second. But considering it's the biggest movie of the year right now,
We know Matt Pat.
it's coming. But we'll do that on another episode. And then
she's
they
saying-
follow to
yeah.
raise the stakes. One must not only have sex to survive, but have a full-on orgy.
You know,
Brackets, I'm high, okay?
my problem wasn't with your enunciating more than just sort of the... They follow to raise the stakes. One must not only have sex to survive... like someone's talking.
So she's got the orgy idea, too.
Yeah. Which really says something about you two.
They follow. It's an
freaks.
STD.
Yeah,
What?
a couple of freaks.
What's wrong with orgies? I don't get it.
Because I was never invited.
Let's see. Was there anything else? No, we only had one.
Thanks, Scream Queen, for reaching out and letting us know live on the show.
What you think will happen?
Yeah.
Those are not bad predictions. Pretty much what we said.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's going to be more story in Terrifier 3, though.
Oh,
Because they want to go into Art's backstory.
Yeah,
There's got to be more story.
you got Pale Girl. We only got just glimpses of her personality.
But there will be gore for sure.
Yeah.
They've got to up the stakes.
Or
With
keep
some
it the same.
peppercorns.
Oh, peppercorn into flesh wounds.
Oh.
We already did the.
Well, I mean, you already got bleach and salt. How can you one up that?
No, there was
That's
fire.
the thing. If you're upset about this kid scene,
Yeah.
there's gonna be some nasty
They'll
shit in
turn
this
someone
one.
inside out and keep them alive or
I
something.
mean, that's been done. It's interesting. I hope we get some more like dress up model shows from Art the Clown, like the first one when he has the
funny bits have
the
to
boobs
be.
on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
you meant putting the boobs on. Oh, no, that is good,
and
too.
he's like dancing in front of the
Santa.
locker.
He's Santa already.
Santa. Well, in the poster we see him. What are you looking for?
My water.
Oh, that's a shame. Where'd you put it?
If I knew that, Brandon.
Well, get
guess
up
what?
and look.
No, I don't eat it.
Right. That's why you can barely speak, because your mouth is so dry. It's so dry. Do you hear it, everybody? It's disgusting. All right, so those are the ones we are going to do predictions for now. All right, Steven?
All right,
Are
Brandon.
you good? Do you have anything else to say about those 3 movies?
Don't patronize me.
Are you good, though?
I'm always
You have
good.
no more predictions?
I have no...
I know you're obsessed with these movies. He found the water.
I always had it, guys.
He found it.
I always had it within me.
Are you proud?
The true water was the one within me.
All right, so we're definitely getting a FNAF sequel. We were teased again for a Trick or Treat sequel this year, which they tease every year. So we'll go over that when they actually announce it. But all I'm going to say is that Billy better be in the sequel.
Oh, yeah. He's the poster child.
Well, because nothing happens to him. And now he's an orphan, too.
It's true.
Because his dad killed his mom, and the wolf people killed his dad.
Yeah.
Scream 7, we'll do that when Steven has seen more than one Scream.
I've seen the best Scream already. I'm fine.
No, you can't predict just from one Scream.
No, I know because I've watched it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's also Maxine, which is the sequel to Pearl and X, which Steven hasn't seen, and there's still no trailer for it or much on it anyway. There's also The Exorcist Deceiver, but who gives a shit?
Ghostbusters.
Well, yeah.
That's the biggest horror movie of them all.
Well, there's a trailer already out, so we kind of know what happens. Some ghosts that like to freeze shit.
You don't know what happens, dude.
They ghost bust that shit.
All right.
They go out and they're like, and then.
Bust. Busting makes me feel good.
Right? Who doesn't?
Yeah. Who are you going to call?
Busters.
Okay. That's really good.
It was good.
That was really good.
I think that's all the sequels
That's
for
all
now.
Busters.
Right now. Busters of the Ghost. Because now Steven has to watch the Ghostbusters movies, too.
I know what happens.
I don't give a shit. We're making you watch them. You got to watch those.
No, give me the toilet paper. I am running way too much.
His nose is running.
I am.
It's running away. It's running into the distance. Goodbye, nose. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you liked this predictions episode. First of its kind. The OG was our virgin prediction episode. I hope we went easy on it. Go easy on us.
Go easy on us. It's our first time.
let us know if you liked it, if you want more. Or if...
I don't like it. I don't like this at all.
Well, it's a new format.
Okay, keep going. And make it all a little bit sexual.
That's just me. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to hear more, check us out on Twitter. Well, read more. We don't post audio. If you want to see more, follow us on Instagram. If you want to listen more, Spotify, Apple Music, iPod things.
Make sure to tune us into your fucking iPods and MP3 players and your... I'm trying to think of the Zoomies.
Your Walkman? Discmans?
Your Discmans.
Oh, imagine listening to like burning podcasts
Yeah, we should.
Onto a disc.
We should hand out our podcast on CDs in the streets.
I mean, eventually some YouTubers, if they've been going for like 20 years, put their shit out on...
CDs?
Can't you get, not CDs, but like Blu-rays and stuff?
I know.
Like, can't you get Angry Video Game Nerd, like, seasons?
Well, yeah, that's right. And I know...
And that's from before YouTube.
Red vs. Blue was a thing. Machinima.
Yeah, follow us on all the good shit. Get in on the fun. If you answer our tweets, sometimes we include them on the show.
And you won't know which tweet it is, guys.
No,
and that's the secret.
We're going to surprise you.
We're going to surprise you, and then we're going to point out one of your tweets that you made on your own channel 5 months ago, and we're going to put it on the show.
No, that's a lot of work.
You can just lie. You can just lie to them. You know, I'm trying to entice them with something.
I want to be truthful and
I
honest
lie
with our listeners.
as much as I can and get away with as much as I can.
He's so evil.
I'm neutral.
Chaotic neutral?
Stop.
Crazy neutral?
We should watch the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
There's not a Dungeons and Dragons movie.
What
wait, that new one?
Yeah, you almost bought the cup, dude, in the movie theater.
Did I?
Yeah, you're like, that looks sick. It has a dragon head on it.
That doesn't sound like me.
You said that verbatim. You're like, Steven, look, that's got a dragon head on it. And make sure to hit that 5 stars on Spotify. We got to get those numbers up.
I think that's everything, though.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Weirdos.
Thank you, weirdos. You're the best. We appreciate
Kisses.
you. Stay weird.
Stay weird.
Stay in
Stay
tune
fresh.
With the podcast.
Stay
Stay
in
warm.
tune.
It's getting cold out.
It is by a heated
And I'm
jacket.
sick of explaining everything I say. Just Steven.
He didn't really need to either. He just needs to have the strength of his convictions. And remember,
sequels are fun.
Sequels are fun.
Bigger.
Sequels are us.
Better. Sequels are us. Sequels are you.
Oh, they should have done Talk Are Us.
Would that be the pirate one?
No, it's Toys R Us.
But pirates?
But pirates, yeah. All the clerks are pirates, and they go, arr.
Were
We
pirates
stand for
real?
The way they look? Yeah. Yeah.
And
I
cowboys?
don't have proof. Cowboys, I know.
Were
aren't real.
Were
Because
real.
Red Dead Redemption.
Not
talked
everywhere,
about them.
though.
Not everywhere. Southern America?
That's it? Like, there was no... Was there a
We
Canadian
had like old
cowboy?
towns, but I don't know if there was cowboys because we didn't know what guns were or something.
But we wore flannel.
We wore flannel and we chopped down trees.
So we were like lumber boys.
Lumber,
Jacks. They say Jacks, so it
Jacks.
sounds better.
jack of all trades.
Cowboy sounds cool.
Jack and cow.
Lumber boy doesn't sound fun.
Jack jumped over the cow.
Why did he jump over the cow? You're supposed to tip the cow.
Interesting. And that's what they're going to put in Terrifier.
I've heard that's a myth.
Tipping cows?
Yes.
Yeah, because
I've heard
like
they don't sleep. I've heard they
standing
don't
up.
sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, they sleep just sitting down like everyone else.
That's crazy. People believe anything. Before the
Let's
internet.
make up a lie right now.
Giraffes only sleep at 4:30.
Have a good night, everyone. And that was a giraffe.
That was a better Chewy impression than before.
Strength of my conviction.